What's up, Internet? It has been about 12 hours since I picked up my Vision Pro, and I have a lot to talk about, but I do want to talk about the fit and finish and how it has felt using it for a first cycle. So the battery was at about 70% when I first picked it up, and I used it all the way until it was about to die, and it lasted a pretty good bit. I got a nice, good demo on it. I got to try out moving some windows around, listening to music, trying some media, trying to use a web browser, trying to send text messages. I did a couple FaceTime calls. This is a really, really unique device, and I am really excited to try it out and tell you guys about it because, I mean, this is the future, and it's really annoying to hear the skeptics out there talk about what has been done before. Of course, it's this is spatial computing, and you can say I've drunk the Kool-Aid or I've already drank the Kool-Aid. As you can see, spatial computing is a little bit different. This is an AR and a VR headset, but this is mostly focused on computing in the spaces that you're in and using certain elements of the user experience and user interface that you're familiar with and other Apple devices and other Apple products to now just have these things around you and in your face when you need it. The battery life has been really good so far. I think that even though I won't probably use it very heavily, I think that having this on my head for a 2-hour period was not an issue. There was a lot of complaints about how heavy it is and stuff like that. I think that it all depends. Definitely go to the store and try it on. So let's swap out these bands. Currently, I'm using the Solo Knit band, and I want to switch over to the double loop and just try it out on my head. I found a nice, good fit with this, but I do wonder if the double knit would be more comfortable. So let's try it out. And this is the Apple case that I'm looking at, and I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet. It's kind of iconic, you know what I mean? Like, people are going to know there's a Vision Pro when they look at this bag, and I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't feel good. So here is the double loop. All right, so let's go ahead and take off the old band. You're going to do that by pulling the strap. That's really easy. Just like that. This is such a cool band. Like, it really does look like a shock. Look at that. That's so cool. And then this like tightens it up so you can make it tighter on your head. Very, very, very cool design. Let's put that in the travel accessory pouch. And now we're going to put this on. So it would go like this. Okay. It's not too bad. Just like the Apple Watch, there's going to be a lot of accessories for the Vision Pro. So it's kind of wild how many accessories come out for the Vision Pro or for Apple products in general. So the double loop behaves a lot like the trail loop that the Apple Watch Ultra came with. And so same similar type of tension and setup, except it has this retainer strap here, which gives you a little bit more support. So I'm going to loosen it up as much as I can without making it like too loose where it'll fall off my head. And then I'm going to put it on and adjust it and give you guys my first impressions of the double loop, double strap. So first things first, I did grossly underestimate how big my head was. Let's take off my glasses. I do have my lenses on the way. Okay, I see what they mean. This is way more comfortable. I can just feel it the weight, the way the weight is being distributed. I guess that's when you realize how heavy this is on your head. It's not uncomfortably heavy. It's just you notice it. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, experiencing technology in your hand and in other ways. It's kind of passive. This feels like you're using something, and I think that that's going to be a problem for a lot of people. But yeah, this is way more comfortable because what's happening now is it's almost sitting on my head like night vision goggles. Like it's more tactical with this strap. It's just sitting on my head, nicely weighted, and then it's just resting gently on my cheeks and my eyes. And there's no light bleed. I can see everything pretty good. Let me start the screen recording. So now I am going to have a recording on the screen where you can see me looking down at the desk in front of me. And you can see my cameras here. You can see my FX30 here. And so this is what I mean by spatial computing. As I look up and look straight ahead of me, I see pretty much like a home screen, kind of like an iPad or a iPhone. And it's just a experience that when you're looking at it on the wall, you can't quite tell like what it is. So let's open up, let's do the immersion mode. So now I'm 100% immersed in a spatial kind of environment. And I'm looking down at my hands. I can kind of see where it's cutting me through. Like this is just insane. As I look around at each icon, that is when it is selected. So if I want to change what I'm looking at, I have to look at it and then I kind of do like a pinch. And so I see all the people. Let's go to Yosemite. I've always wanted to go to Yosemite. Now I am here. Like, this is crazy. If I want to get back into pass-through mode, I can now just turn the dial, which is just like your Apple Watch, and it reveals my environment now. So that is much more comfortable with this strap. The problem with this strap is that if you're not wearing a hat, you are going to find yourself with this line going through your hair. And so it may not be for everyone, but I could definitely see if you are using this, like you are definitely using this for extended period of time or work, this is the one you want to use. And if you're just kind of casually browsing, leisure, playtime, yeah, this is the one. I can't wait until more accessories come out for this so that I can try different bands and talk more about how this can slowly integrate it into my daily workflow. So I appreciate your time. I just wanted to try out this band and give you guys a little quick review of it and kind of share my thoughts on how it's been so far. So stay locked in, subscribe if you haven't already, more of these videos to come. Whew. I'll catch you in my next one. Stay up.